Let's go to Valerie Castro. She's standing by in New York for us. Valerie, even the McDonald's where Mangione was arrested is getting flooded with bad reviews now. Talk about the scope of the reaction here, including merchandise that we're seeing on Amazon, on Etsy, on others that are really kind of in bad taste, right? With people taking the shooter or holding him up as a hero.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems as though Mangione has taken on sort of a celebrity status at this point. Earlier today on various online retailer websites like eBay and Etsy, you could find T-shirts with Luigi Mangione's picture on them and the words "Free Luigi." There are various kinds of merchandise like this, but even before he was arrested and charged in this case, there was other merchandise out there on T-shirts, mugs with the words "Deny, Defend, Depose," which those are the three words that police say were inscripted on or written on the bullet shell casings that were found at the scene after the shooting. I took a quick look at Etsy earlier today, and there were even Christmas ornaments, a Christmas-themed sweater, friendship bracelets like the kind that Taylor Swift fans trade with each other at concerts, those beaded bracelets, all of those with those three words written out on those items. We reached out to some of these companies. eBay did put out a statement saying that eBay policies do not prohibit the sale of items with the phrase "deny, defend, oppose." However, items that glorify or incite violence, including those that celebrate the recent murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, are prohibited. And Tom, we did reach out to some of those other companies, including Etsy, for statements about the merchandise that we saw on their sites, but we've not heard back.
You know, we should remind the audience and ourselves that, of course, the CEO was a husband and a father of two. You know, as we do stories on every possible topic here, violence it should never be the answer, right? And yet it's kind of disgusting how he's, you know, violence is being offered up as a legitimate response to frustration at the healthcare industry.
And we saw that play out on social media almost immediately after the shooting, once the victim had been identified. People glorifying this incident, sort of hailing the shooter as a hero. The governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro, addressed some of this yesterday, condemning those comments online. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Violence can never be used to address political differences, or to address a substantive difference, or to try and prove some ideological point. That is not what we do in a civilized society.
And just to further add to this topic, there is a disturbing report from the Network Contagion Research Institute. This is a group that tracks hateful ideological content online, especially on social media. They put out a report recording a surge in posts on the day of the shooting, glorifying the incident. And the report goes on to say there is cause for concern that these patterns reflect the emergence of a permission structure for targeted violence on various platforms that encourage violence. We know that law enforcement is certainly concerned about any kind of copycat violence. Altoona police earlier today reporting that the police department there has also received threats since that arrest was made yesterday. Tom.
Valerie Castro, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.